Elton John Yellow Brick Tour lifestyle. Elton John is a British singer, pianist, and composer who was one of the most popular entertainers of the late 20th century. He fused as many strands of popular music and stylistic showmanship as Elvis Presley in a concert and recording career that included the sales of hundreds of millions of records. Sir Elton Hercules John's birth name was Reginald Kenneth Dwight on March 25, 1947 in Pinner, Middlesex. He is the eldest child of Royal Air Force member Stanley Dwight and only child of Sheila Eileen, who were married in 1945. Elton discovered his passion for music at an early age and taught himself how to play the piano when he was only 4 years old. He went to Redford School, Pinner County Grammar School, and Pinnerwood Junior School. But to his father's dismay, John left school at the age of 17 to follow his passion for pop music after being enamored with the sounds of early rock and roll. Elton John had a difficult relationship with his father and his parents divorced when he was a teenager. But proving to be a great talent, he won a scholarship in a youth program at the Royal Academy of Music in London. He started playing with a group called Bluesology and came up with his stage name by using the names of two members of the group. In 1967, John answered an ad for a songwriter for Liberty Records. He got the job and soon teamed up with lyricist Bernie Taupin. He got his first break as a singer with his 1969 album Empty Sky, featuring songs by John and Taupin. While that recording failed to catch on, his 1970 self-titled effort featured Elton John's first hit, Your Song. More hits soon followed, including #1 smashes such as Crocodile Rock, Benny and the Jets, and Island Girl. They worked together on the soundtrack for the 1994 animated hit The Lion King, and one of the movie's songs, Can You Feel the Love Tonight, brought him his first Academy Award win for Best Original Song. Elton John received a number of honors around this time. In 1994, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, being one of the top talents of the 1970s. He also rose to fame for his live performances. He dressed in fabulous, over-the-top costumes and glasses for his elaborate concerts. In an interview, John explained that, quote, I wasn't a sex symbol like Bowie, Mark Bolan, or Freddie Mercury. So I dressed more on the humorous side, because if I was going to be stuck at the piano for 2 hours, I was going to make people look at me, end quote. In 1972, Queen Elizabeth II made Elton a Commander of the Order of the British Empire. The Queen knighted him several years later, making him officially Sir Elton John. He soon decided to take a break from music, focusing his energies on his soccer team that he co-owned in England. Here are some of the best highlights of Elton John's career.
What day is it today?
Wednesday.
Exactly.
In 1976, John publicly announced that he was bisexual and has been openly gay since 1988. At the time, he was ridiculed and taunted for his personality. He entered into a civil partnership with Canadian filmmaker David Furnish in 2005. They then married after same-sex marriage became legal in England and Wales in 2014. David and Elton are the proud fathers of 2 boys, Zachary 8 and Elijah 6. Both children were born to the couple by the same surrogate, and Elton has said they have brought more joy to his life than anything else on earth. Elton John has a net worth of $500 million. To date, he has sold more than 300 million albums worldwide. That's enough to make him the 5th best-selling musical artist in modern history, behind Madonna, Michael Jackson, Elvis, and the Beatles. Elton also invests in works of art. His art collection, which included pieces by Mapplethorpe, Warhol, Basquiat, Haring, Damien Hirst, and many more, could easily be worth $200 million in the right market. Elton's current real estate holdings are massive, with homes around the world. Woodside in Old Windsor, Berkshire, England. Woodside is a 37-acre estate that dates back to the 1750s. Elton acquired this property in 1974 for £400,000, roughly the same as around $5 million today, after inflation and currency changes. In 1988, he sold the entire contents of the house for $8 million at an auction. The Beverly Hills Estate. Sir Elton John paid $33 million for this estate in October 2015. The residence, a nearly 20-acre gated estate, was specially constructed in 2001 for its former owner, co-founder of Guess, Armand Mosciano. The 25,000 square foot main residence has a screening room, wine cellar, gym, 11-car underground garage, and many more amenities. 2 Los Angeles mansions. Sir Elton John has 2 neighboring homes in Beverly Hills, Los Angeles, and it is where the singer isolated with his husband David and their 2 sons during the lockdown. The couple purchased their first home in 2012 when they purchased this 5,000 square foot home with a swimming pool, sizable yard, and theater room. Meanwhile, the couple snapped up their neighbor's mansion for $8.5 million in 2021. When paired with their house next door, it creates an amazing complex with 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, and 2 pools. His Atlanta condo. Los Angeles isn't the only US city where Sir Elton has a residence in. Back in 1993, the singer bought his first US home in Atlanta, a condo on the 36th floor of a high-rise building. Sir Elton told Architectural Digest of his decision to buy a home there, stating, quote, "I like that southern hospitality. Everyone is incredibly courteous and friendly," end quote. A villa in Nice, France. Sir Elton bought a 1920s villa in Nice, France in the 1990s, and reports suggest it is worth more than £15 million. The home is private and luxurious with large gardens, a pool, and vast art and china collections. Over the years, Sir Elton has hosted many celebrity friends for holidays there, and even allowed Prince Harry and Meghan to use the same home for a private holiday with their son Archie back in 2019. Like many celebrities, including Simon Cowell and the Beckhams, Sir Elton John chose Holland Park as the location for his London home. In 2003, he sold off many of the contents of the home, including historic paintings and furniture, at auction, so he could redecorate. Aside from his art collection and real estate properties, he also has his own car collection. He has a 1955 Bentley S1 Continental Sport Saloon, a 1963 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud, a 1965 Jaguar E-Type 4.2 Roadster, a 1972 Ferrari Daytona 365 GT4, a 1973 Rolls-Royce Phantom 6 Limousine, a 1987 Bentley Turbo R Saloon, a 1987 Aston Martin V8 Vantage Volante, a 1992 Ferrari 512 TR, a 1993 Jaguar XJ220, and lastly, a 1997 Aston Martin V8 Vantage V550. Elton John also has his very own aircraft, a Bombardier Global Express with the registration M-EDZE in honor of his first letters of his family's members' names. He used this 21-year-old large cabin business jet in traveling, especially when having tours. It is instantly recognizable as Elton John's thanks to the letter E placed at the front. Sir Elton John once said, "Live for each second without hesitation." And so should you, future billionaires. Keep tuning in our channel, LuxuryMAXX, to find out more about the latest reward trends of the super rich, where we will be creating quality content videos for you to enjoy. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and feel free to comment down on what we should make a video about next. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you guys in the next video.